Glad you mentioned outside the U.S. because I know you actually have been looking at a lot of places outside of the U.S. I know you've been hot on Brazil. You talked to us about that the last time we were together. Over half of your investments right now from Equity International are in that country alone, Brazil?
That's correct.
So how come so? But what's going on in Brazil, Sam?
It's the U.S. 1950.
Is that right?
It's a growing population. It's energy self-sufficient. It's food self-sufficient. It's growing, and they've at least now solved the problem of inflation, and they've got a very disciplined government that is socially aggressive and fiscally conservative.
Well, what kind of changes will we see as we see government changes?
Well, hopefully, whoever wins this election in October, and it appears to be the case, both of them will continue President Lula's policies. If that continues to be the case, I would think that Brazil is likely to be one of the number 1 or 2 countries in the world from a growth point of view for the next 5-10 years.
And when does valuation start to bother you? I mean, you've been such a savvy investor in real estate around the world, but a lot of people are sort of on your heels and figuring out the strength of Brazil right now. Has valuation become an issue yet?
I think not yet. Obviously every instance is separate, but I think that you're dealing with, just to give you a frame of reference, the country as a whole has about 8% debt.
Wow.
Compared to 70% for the U.S.
Unbelievable.
So there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot, in the last, I think, 7 years, 23 million people have moved from the poverty level to middle income. And our whole investment philosophy in Brazil has been, and other emerging markets, is to focus on that aspirational population and how they get serviced. So we're in the housing business, we're in the retail business, we're in the distribution business in Brazil.
And of course, you've got some real big catalysts coming. You've got the Olympic Games in 2016, the World Cup in 2014. Take me around the world beyond Brazil. I know you also have interest in China. Where in